There was once a boy who lived in a small, forgotten town, a place where nothing ever seemed to change, and where nobody ever expected anything great to happen. That boy was invisible to the world. He was not popular. He was not talented. He was not special in anyone's eyes. At school, the teachers rarely called his name. It wasn't because he caused trouble. It was because they didn't believe he had something important to say. Some students laughed at him. Some ignored him. Some treated him like he didn't even exist. And at home, his family loved him, but they didn't understand his dreams. When he said, "One day, I will be successful," they answered, "Be realistic. People like us do not become great." Slowly those words began to feel like a heavy chain around his heart. But deep inside him, there was still a tiny spark. A quiet voice that whispered, "You are not meant for an ordinary life." One day, he looked at himself in the mirror and made a choice. No one is coming to save me. I will save myself. The next morning, he woke up at 5 a.m. While his town was still sleeping, while his friends were dreaming, he was already standing, ready to work. At first, his body hated it. His mind told him, "Go back to sleep," but he refused to listen. He started reading books. He started exercising. He started learning new skills. He didn't have a coach. He didn't have support. He didn't even know exactly what he was doing. But he kept showing up every single day. He failed many times. He tried things that didn't work. He made mistakes that embarrassed him. He worked for weeks, sometimes months, with no results. There were nights when he stared at the ceiling, feeling completely lost. He asked himself, "Why am I trying so hard when no one believes in me? What if they are right? What if I really am nobody?" Tears fell silently on his pillow. But even on his weakest days, he remembered something important. Pain is temporary. Giving up is permanent. So he stood back up again and again and again. While the world was distracted, he was becoming disciplined. While others were playing, he was becoming stronger. While others complained, he was becoming better. Year after year, he kept going. And without noticing, he was changing. His body became stronger. His mind became sharper. His confidence grew quietly inside him. Then one day, a small opportunity appeared, not a miracle, not a huge moment, just a chance. And the world expected him to fail again, but this time he was ready. He spoke with confidence. He acted with purpose. He moved like someone who knew his worth. People looked at him in shock and said, "Wait, is that him?" The same boy they once ignored. The same boy they once laughed at. The same boy they once called nobody. Now they were listening. Now they were watching. Now they were respecting him. Success did not come overnight. It came from all the mornings he woke up early, all the nights he wanted to quit, but didn't, all the tears he wiped away in silence. It came from consistency. And slowly, he became someone. Not because the world chose him, but because he chose himself. One night, he stood outside and looked up at the stars, the same stars that once watched him suffer, and he whispered, "They said I was nobody, but I never stopped moving forward." In that moment, he understood the truth. He was never nobody. He was just becoming somebody. Now listen closely. This story is not just his, it is yours. If you feel unseen, if you feel unimportant, if you feel forgotten, understand this. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Your struggle is not punishment. It is training. Your pain is not weakness. It is power. Keep waking up. Keep showing up. Keep pushing forward. One day, the world will see you. And when that day comes, you won't be called nobody anymore. You will be called somebody.